Yo, humanity, what the? Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Aisha. I am just here trying to live my best life and focus on a less waste and more natural lifestyle. In this video, I'm going to give you a couple of reasons and let you know why I give a shit and why I'm doing all of this to be more eco-friendly, produce less waste, and live a more environmentally friendly lifestyle. So if you'd like to hear more, keep watching. Okay, so in 2005, I decided that I was no longer going to perm my hair. I was going to go natural and I was going to stop putting relaxers in my hair. Like many other Black women who go natural, I started to look for products that had better ingredients in them. 2005, that was my first introduction to caring about what I put in and on my body. So natural hair was my first kind of thought about, okay, let's look at bad ingredients. Fast forward a couple of years after that, I decided that I was going to purchase some reusable bags so that I could produce a little bit less waste. They were affordable, they were cute, and they actually allowed me to carry a little bit more groceries at a time, so it made sense. Fast forward even further to 2 years ago, and my husband, who was originally a software engineer, moved into the position of a political analyst and commentator here on YouTube. Of course, being in politics, he started looking into and learning about and sharing with me the hot topics in the news over the last couple of years, which are climate change and global warming. And it's really hard to ignore these things when your husband is in the room next door shouting at the camera about climate change and global warming. So it kind of hit me in the face that this is really a big problem. Humanity is like this scourge on the earth where we produce and consume and create all this waste and shit, and we just have no regard for how it impacts us, which is really stupid, kind of weird, but we also don't think about how it's going to impact our future. We've gotten so used to these conveniences and all of these throwaway products that it's just become the norm. Another thing that kind of encouraged me to try to live this kind of way is the statistics. Now, I'm just going to talk to you about plastic waste, not the other types of waste that humanity produces. But there's a link in the description box of a really good article that talks about plastic waste. As of 2016, humanity is producing, I think it's about 350 million tons of plastic a year. That's just plastic. Of that 350 million tons, the most created plastic is for packaging. That means that is single-use waste. That is your wrapper, that is your cover, that is your container that's just being used one time to house the actual product that you're buying, and then you're going to toss it. Most of the time, probably not even recycle it. Packaging, that is the biggest plastic production across the globe. Then also take into account the amount of time that plastic takes to decompose. Fishing lines take about 600 years. Diapers, unfortunately, the babies did it. Diapers take about 450 years to decompose. Plastic bottles, those little rings that go on your beer six-pack or your cola cans, those take, I think it's about 300 years. But essentially anywhere from 5 years, 20 years, you're looking at plastic bags, plastic bottles, cigarette butts, tin cans, aluminum cans. These things are lasting on the earth from 5 years to potentially 600 years. Plastic is probably going to outlive humanity.
No.
And when you're thinking about the numbers, it really is incredible. So looking at that, taking a look at the amount of plastic that we produce, it really made me want to make a change. And so I started looking for bamboo toothbrushes and getting rid of my plastic Tupperware and getting glass and not using my bags. I don't even want a bag in the store. If it's plastic, I have actually left out of a grocery store like Target with like carrying 5 or 6 things in my hand because I refuse to take a plastic bag. I've been pretty adamant over like the last 3 months that I really do want to transition everything from single waste to more reusable and sustainable products. I thought that I would share this and what motivates me because I'm the only person, my husband and I are the only household that I know of that are really making this much effort. And while I know that my compost bin is not going to solve climate change, when the world goes to shit, I can at least say that I did my part. I'm trying to affect whatever little bit of change that I can. I do think that this would ideally be tackled on a larger level, the powers that be. I think that it would be better solved on a systemic level. Our government, globally, people would come together and really try to combat climate change. So far, it's not happening. Maybe I'll bring Jamal on the channel and he can talk about some of the politics later on. But I really do think that it should be solved much higher up. But I know that I can do a little bit here and there. And at least I can say that I am creating a little bit less waste and being more aware of the products that we use. So that's why I care. The introduction to this video was intentionally dramatic. It reminded me of those videos where the lady was like, in the arms of an angel. I'm not a good singer, but the old videos where they would like show like the homeless dogs and all this other stuff and try to get you to donate. That's what it made me think of when I was looking at all these clips. So I was like, this is great. I want to make this as dramatic as possible because it is really an issue that is impacting us globally. Those video clips are real. Those are real things that are going on across the globe. So I think it is, it's problematic. It's definitely problematic. It's wide reaching and I feel like I have to do something. So that's what I'm doing, is something. So I just thought that I would come in and share with you what's motivating me and what's driving me to make these crazy changes that I am making. I hope that you get a little bit of takeaway and hopefully it'll motivate you to do a little bit more and focus a little bit more on using things that are not single use. I think that's all that I have today. If you have any questions, let me know. I will, of course, be coming out with some more videos to show you tips and some of the things that I have run into trying to find some of these products, because you get so used to using this crap and this single-use stuff out of convenience. You're just kind of conditioned over all the years of your life. So when it takes a little bit more effort to find these products and even on a daily basis to use these products, it can be an adjustment. So I will be sharing some of the solutions that I have come across, as well as some of the products that we have found as replacements in our home. So if that is something that you'd like to learn more about, make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure that you hit the bell notification icon so that you don't miss any of those good videos. Keep an eye out for more. Thanks for watching, and I will see you when I see you.